was born and raised in Hawaii. 3-4 generations there on the island. My great-grandparents in the 1900s migrated from Puerto Rico to Hawaii with the rest of the world for work, sugarcane and pineapple fields. I graduated from the University of Hawaii. I have a bachelor's in sociology. So I like social. I like institutions and how they impact people. So I guess I do social experiments. I started to notice just simple things as going to a store, you go to a grocery chain, if I was there with myself or my family, and I would notice little subtleties. I remember once, vividly, I had to purchase a freezer. And I went into this appliance store, and I stood up in front of the counter in the hopes to get served, and I stood there, and I waited, and I waited, and there were other people that came into the store were not people of color. They got serviced, and I waited, and finally I brought to the clerk's attention. I said, "Hey, I've been waiting here. Can somebody help me?" And the clerk, or the person behind the counter, again, caught herself and just didn't realize, and just unconsciously, that maybe I wasn't as important as other people. I've been fortunate in my job to have risen up in the ranks, and I'm at an executive position now. And my leadership style is one really based on respect. The respect and accountability. It really starts with me. It's not those below me. So I just try to mirror the behavior that I expect. Whether, I'm a police officer. It doesn't matter to me whether you are a sworn police officer or you are a non-sworn civilian administrative staff person. I treat everybody with respect because everybody has a contribution that's important, and that's important to me. And I treat all employees that way. Take a unified stance about disparities. I think that's really, really, really important. And leadership can be lonely, but when you have like-minded people, and if you stand up as a group, that resonates. That sends a very clear message. And I think as Latinos, and in general as people of color, you have to understand that the numbers are out there, the talent is out there, and if something is not right, you have to vocalize that. And I'm not talking revolution or nothing like that. I mean, just vocalize it and stand unified. That's really important. And I think that's something that really, really, really needs to be done for change. In a nutshell, what I would say is work hard, get your education, and aspire. Don't just feel that don't just aspire for greatness is what I say. Don't just say, oh, I want to get a job. I want to work in a body shop. Own the body shop. Don't say I want to be a police officer. Aspire to be the chief of police, and that's what we need more of. And quite frankly, I don't hear a lot of that. And so that's what I would say. Get your education, work hard, and aspire for greatness. I think it's really very comforting when you can talk to somebody that looks like you. And there's always cultural differences and managerial styles, and it's just really been a great experience. Take away from me that keep on doing what I'm doing, and there's like-minded people who deal with kind of the same trials and tribulations, if you will, and basically you're not alone. That's what I'll take away, the most important thing for me.